Young children would work in harsh conditions in factories with very little wages. Workdays would often be up to 10 to 14 hours a day with an hour break. Large, heavy, and dangerous equipment was common for children to be using or working near. Children would often become injured or killed from working with large, rapid machines. The machines ran so fast that children often lost limbs from getting caught in machines. Children were useful because of their size, which allowed them to fit into small spaces such as mines, where adults could not fit into. Children were easier to control and easier to manipulate. For example, children were paid only a fraction of what an adult would be paid, and sometimes factory owners would get away with paying them nothing. Children were manipulated and persuaded into accepting low wages because they were young and didn't know any better. Children were working these long, brutal hours without much time for an education. Most families relied on income, which was earned by each of the family members to keep the family up and running. Those who were fortunate enough were able to attend portions of the school day or a few weeks at a time. Children's safety was often neglected. The people would have beaten them, verbally abused them, and they would take no consideration for their safety. Children would be punished for even being a minute late to work.
In the 1830s, a 10-year-old mill girl described her life.
We were paid $2 a week, and the working hours of all the girls extended from 5 o'clock in the morning till 7 in the evening, with 1.5 hour for breakfast and for dinner.
It was the hiring of children, some as young as 5 years old, throughout the 1800s and early 1900s, that outraged the public. Workers and reformers protested. They formed unions and associations and fought for government regulations to limit the workday and protect children. These laws helped address many of the abuses brought on by the Industrial Revolution.
There is still child labor today. Every society that has gone through a revolution has child labor. In Ethiopia, almost 60% of Ethiopian children are put up to work to support their family's income. Pakistan children continue to be abducted, rented, bought, and sold in Pakistan. This is where Nike was accused of exploiting underage work laws for the production of soccer balls. All societies have child labor until they become economically stable. It is a harsh, cruel thing that these children have to go through, but it's a successful way we can get these societies up on their feet and moving.